Let's get started. Time is of the essence, so I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. Today, we're going to talk about 2 things that you can do right now that will absolutely change the way you approach any cognitively demanding task. But first, I want you to promise me something. When this video ends, I want you to take immediate action on that thing you've been meaning to do, but you keep procrastinating on. Can you do that for me? Okay, grab a pen and paper and let's get into it. If you want to make the most of your intellect and perform well in any cognitively demanding task, then the ability to sit and focus for long periods of time is absolutely crucial. This seems obvious, but most of us fail to actually do it. And why? Because it's fucking hard. It requires you to be organized, and it isn't particularly fun. However, if you're watching this video, you're interested in making the most of what you have, and you're not here to shy away from hard work. So first, let's talk about deep work. Deep work is a term popularized by Cal Newport, and he defines it as a professional activity performed in a state of distraction-free concentration that pushes your cognitive capabilities to their limit. These efforts create new value, improve your skill, and are hard to replicate. This was something that I used in my study for GAMSAT, and it was an absolute game changer. And since starting medicine, I've employed it when preparing for examinations and assessments. Ashamedly though, outside of these 2 things, I hadn't done it a whole lot until recently, and boy was I missing out. So, if you have your pen and paper, let's define the 4 things you need to do to take action right away. Number 1, single task. You work on one thing at a time. No task switching whatsoever. Before you sit down, you need to decide what that time block will be for and not use it for anything else. So if you're taking notes right now, what is it that is going to be on your list? Second is time blocks. Block out time to do deep work. Start with 30 minutes and see how you feel. As you get better, you can increase it. At the moment, I find I can give about 90 minutes of really deep, sustained focus before I need a good break. Number 3, no distractions. This is probably the most important part. We are talking about focus here, so it must be trained solely on the task at hand. This means no interruptions from others, no mobile phone, turn the fucking thing off, put it away, absolutely nothing until that task is complete. And 4th, consistency of effort. There is an old saying which states, "Muses bless those with discipline." That means that those who develop this consistent routine and that stick to it will reap the greatest reward. It's not the inspiration that comes first, it's the consistency of effort. Block out time in your calendar each day for deep work, and I guarantee it will change your life. Second, it would be remiss of me not to talk about deliberate practice. Deliberate practice is a form of intentional and focused practice that is designed with the primary goal of personal improvement. This means that it is often really quite difficult and not without any immediate reward. Here's how I apply it in my own life. Firstly, it's highly structured and it's focused on improving a specific domain. This means that you need to think about the outcome requirements of your specific field and break down the important components and then work on those. 2, each task is designed to overcome a specific weakness and provide immediate feedback. This is where you need to identify what you ultimately suck at and focus on improving those things. As an example, I find using a video camera when I'm practicing my clinical examination as a really useful tool, as it gives me an objective view of exactly how I interacted with my patient and all the little areas that I can improve. And I can take that information and figure out what I need to change so I can do better next time. Finally, and this is similar to deep work, the muses bless those with discipline. The motivation to continue must come from the understanding that you are doing something that is good for you, not from immediate gratification. Look, it's possible to go on about this for hours, but the truth is, I don't need to. If you got this far, well done. If you choose to implement the 2 techniques I've laid out into your daily routine, I guarantee it will change your life. Now, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. I know it's only a small channel for now, but we grow 1 click at a time, so thank you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments box below, or if you'd like to book a call with me, there is a link in the description where you can do that. Okay, enough of that. Remember what you promised me at the start of this video. Time to get to it. Peace.